Unit 11, Exercise 2.
In real life. Fair. Protect. Violent. Disturbing. Battle. Appropriate. Scene. Responsibility. Suitable. Frighten. Nightmare. Behavior. Right. Commit. Fighting. Be allowed to. Rating.
Unit 11, Exercise 3. A. Some people worry that television crime shows or violent computer games may show how to commit a crime. B. If you have a bad dream, it's called a nightmare. C. Sometimes it's necessary to distinguish between what can happen on television or in a game and what happens in real life. D. Who should take responsibility for what children see on television? E. The rating of a movie is the score it receives, either to say how good it is or to show who it is suitable for and whether it contains anything offensive. F. Parents want to be sure that their children are watching television that is appropriate for their age.
Unit 11, Exercise 5. A. Do violent computer games affect children's behavior?
B. Some parents may let their children watch violent movies.
C. Ratings tell parents if a movie is appropriate for their children.
D. A computer game may have graphic fight scenes.
E. Age restrictions can prevent children from seeing unsuitable material.
F. There may be more than one right way to restrict movies and games.
G. Some television shows may be upsetting to small children.
H. Any rules about censorship need to be reasonable.
Unit 11, Exercise 7. A. Violent. B. Criminal. C. Action. D. Restricting. E. Protective. F. Behave.
Unit 11, Exercise 9. A. Some parents worry their children will behave violently after playing computer games. B. Some movies and television shows show how to commit crimes. C. Do you ever try acting like a character from a movie? D. Some countries have laws to restrict the content of computer games. E. Children need to be protected from some of the sites on the internet. F. Some people say that watching violent movies doesn't affect their behavior.
Unit 11, Exercise 10. A. I suppose so. I'd never thought of it like that before. B. It makes sense that there are the same rules for everyone. C. I disagree with the idea that computer games are dangerous. D. That's right. Those games are not suitable for children. E. I guess we'll have to make a decision tomorrow. F. I don't think so. It isn't fair to have different rules for games than movies.
Unit 11, Exercise 11. A. What do you think about children viewing violent television shows? State opinion.
B. Some computer games are designed for adults, so they should have an age restriction. Agree.
C. Only parents should be responsible for what computer games their children play. Disagree.
D. Violent television shows should not be shown on television at all. Agree.
E. Adults should be able to choose what they can watch on television. Disagree.
Unit 11, Exercise 12. A. Ratings show if a game is suitable for parents to buy.
B. Children might try and copy a game when playing with their friends.
C. That game is not suitable for young children.
D. People younger than 16 are not allowed to buy this game.
E. Violent shows on television should be banned.
F. These kinds of shows might frighten children.
G. Even worse, young people might act violently after playing violent computer games.
Unit 11, Exercise 14. A. Ratings on games mean that we can protect children.
B. If children see fighting on TV, they may feel disturbed.
C. Seeing violent actions may give young people nightmares.
D. People could turn into criminals as a result of watching violence on television.
E. Some games show violent battle scenes.
F. People could learn how to commit crimes by watching TV.
G. I think it should be the responsibility of young people's families to decide what movies they can see.
Unit 11, Exercise 16. You are going to hear a conversation between two friends, Bob and Jane, and Paul, Jane's younger brother. They are talking about the age restriction on a new computer game. Unit 11, IELTS Practice, Listening 1. You are going to hear a conversation between two friends, Bob and Jane, and Paul, Jane's younger brother. They are talking about the age restrictions on a new computer game.
Hey, have you seen the new Crazy Attacks computer game? It's great.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's my new favourite game. I've been playing it all weekend.
It looks really good, but it has an age restriction. So I want to play it, but I'm not old enough to buy it.
Really? How old do you have to be to buy it, Paul?
16. It's not fair.
Well, it does have some violent battle scenes. I guess they don't want young children to see these. And I have to agree, I don't think that game is suitable for children.
That's right. I think it might give them nightmares.
Or even worse, they might try and copy the fighting in the game when they're playing with their friends. If they fight like that in real life, they could easily get hurt.
I think I should be allowed to buy it. I'm not going to do anything stupid like that just because I saw it in a game.
Well, maybe you won't, Paul, but the ratings might help protect others. This game isn't so disturbing, but some games are designed for adults and aren't appropriate for children, so they have to have an age restriction.
I don't think we need ratings on computer games because it should be the parents' responsibility to make sure their children don't see things that will frighten them.
I agree, but parents need to know the age restriction ratings to know what is safe to give to their children. Otherwise, they might buy something that is not suitable.
And anyway, movies and DVDs have ratings and age restrictions, so I think games should too.
I agree. You can't go to see a movie rated R16, Paul, so it makes sense you can't play R16 games.
I guess that's true, but I still don't think it's fair.
Unit 11, IELTS Practice, Listening 2. You are going to hear a conversation between three friends, Carla, Jack, and Sally, about their opinions on television restrictions.
Ooh, did you see that? I don't think they should be allowed to show things like that on television.
Really? What are you watching, Carla?
Well, it's a documentary about criminals, and as part of the show, they just showed how a man was murdered. It's violent and upsetting, and I don't want to see that kind of thing on TV.
I know what you mean. I don't think they should show that kind of violence at this time of day. Young children might see it.
You're right, Sally. I don't think that show is suitable for young children. I suppose there should be stronger restrictions about what they can show on television during the day.
Yes, I agree. I don't think it's right to show killing and other violence at times when children can watch. If they see it, they might be disturbed by it and then start to behave violently. What do you think, Carla?
Yes, but not just children. I don't think anyone should watch this kind of television. If adults see how to commit a crime on television, they might try to copy it in real life.
No, I disagree. In my opinion, adults should be able to choose what they watch on television. Crime shows are always very popular, so I think this kind of show might be okay late at night when children won't see it.
I think that restrictions should protect children, but I agree with Jack. Because these shows are so popular, maybe they shouldn't restrict them completely, just put them on at a later time.
Well, that would be better, but I don't think it's enough. I still think they should stop these shows altogether.
I'm afraid I don't agree with you there, Carla. I really like crime shows, so I don't want them stopped.
Well, I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on this subject.
I guess we will.